Go on,
not
David.
too much.
Now, Forward brought up
Gem,
Man
I'll come to
United,
you.
and I find Man United interesting, right? Because you're talking about how Bruno will always come in, and do you know why Bruno is so key in that system? Because the ball is played through him. We don't have someone who's doing that because we're doing this whole 2-8s thing. As I've been saying since the start of the season, my strongest team does not have 2-8s. It has a 10 that we play through. We play through that key man who's creative, and we signed that guy who's meant to be that for 70 odd mil. And he sat on the bench because some people have got to start because, we've got to be picking favourites, this, that, and the other. I'm sorry, I'm going to come out with it again. And everyone's going to be like, oh, you got a Mount agenda. Mount was the worst player on the pitch today. I don't even care. He was no. Let me put it like this. No, I'm not having this because
You're talking out your ass.
Oh, no, I'm not talking
David. Okay, David.
I'm going to respond to this. I'm going to have to respond to this.
Tell him Hudson-Odoi, Jem.
You have to do it. You have to do it.
No. If Hudson-Odoi had dropped the same performance that Mason Mount had dropped today, you would all be cussing him and saying, I don't want to see him start in the team.
Wait. Everyone hold on. I'll give everyone a chance.
For the past 5 games, I've seen Lampard's favourite picked, and we've been doing this whole 4-3-3 attacking 8s thing, and it hasn't worked. I want to see a change, okay? This thing, I want to see something different. It's just constant. Oh, wing cross, and you're all acting.
David out.
Really quickly. Yeah, hashtag David out. But really,
I don't even care. That was poor. He was poor.
Really quickly, guys, just give me a second. Really quickly, we've got one of our most elite members of the football terrace in the back, and I cannot have him sitting there whilst you're there cussing Mason Mount. He was there shaking his head like, get me on now. We've got the Winter Surfer, aka Andrew, on with us.
I'd find you, David.
If you could come on and tell me Mason Mount had a good performance, you're capping. That's all I know.
You've got a Mount agenda, but you've covered
No, do you know what? I might as well admit.
David,
you know what I'm gonna do?
David, let me speak. You have got a Mount agenda because you changed it recently because you come in and go, oh, Mount was bad. Oh, but so was Kovacic. You've got a Mount agenda. Just admit it.
No. You know what? I have a Mount agenda. Now what? Now what's your move now? Go.
Why are you obsessed with Mount? Jorginho was far worse than Mount today.
Hold on. Jorginho was awful. Mason Mount was awful. I thought Pulisic actually had quite a poor game, but it was better than the others, so he got away with it. I thought Kante was average for his performances as well. I thought Mendy. He probably had a decent chance to save that goal, and that's not the only thing he really had to do all game because McGinn's thing hit the post. All right. So I'm not saying Mason Mount was at fault today. What I'm saying is that I wanted to see a change today because for the past 5-6 games he's been picking the same teams over and over, and nothing has changed. So why you're all expecting today for there to be a reaction when basically it's the same midfield, and we all know about Jorginho. I've been saying it for time. Jorginho can't compete a ball that's over 5 yards. That's not forward. That's not backwards or sideways. I've been saying it. So the thing is, when I say Mason Mount has been poor, it's because I expect things from him. This is my point. I expect more from him, and he's not providing it right now. All I'm hearing is he was really good at pressing today. But what is the press actually doing? We're still conceding goals and we're still losing matches.
My problem is who's coaching this midfield? Because if you
I don't know who's coaching the midfield.
If you play 2-8s like we did before, first run Abramovich team, Lampard's the king of the 8s, rather than late. Why isn't he training someone when you've got a striker like Giroud who's good at laying off to run off him? That's because Mason Mount's job.
Good players don't make good managers. And I'm sorry, Mount's actual output isn't that great. I
listen. I agree. He's not the worst player. But
he's not. I'm not saying he's the worst player. I'm not saying that.
He needs to be. Listen, he needs to start from the bench as well. Sometimes he's not the best player. My problem is
David's talking gas. That's what he's doing. Stop
talking
out your shitty ass.
Okay. Tell me 5 good things. Tell me 3 good things that Mason Mount did today. Go, off you go.
What do you mean Mason Mount as an individual? We could talk about blaming any player on the pitch today. Jorginho, he didn't do fuck all today. It doesn't matter. It's not just Mount, is it?
No, I said Jorginho had a bad game, but I don't get grief for Jorginho, do I? You all love Mount so much because you're a youth player. Honestly, I could care less whether you're a youth player or not. I want what's best for Chelsea. And right now, the way things are looking, he's not what's best for Chelsea, so I don't want him starting. He's playing too many.
Oh, this is complete nonsense.
No, he's talking out his ass, isn't he?
I said these young players have a limited amount of good games. I was saying it when Tammy was on his run, when Mason was on his run. I even said it when Reece was on his run. I said these young players have a limited amount of games.
Havertz has not performed to a level to push Mount out of a position yet. So what are you talking about?
No. But when Hold on. When I'm seeing him for the past 5 games do the same thing, which is basically nothing. Basically,
don't talk,
right?
Come on, man.
No. Today, he had 11 corners. I think 7 of them went straight into Martinez's hands. The only good
corner, today,
The only good set piece we actually did today was when he just gave the ball to Hudson-Odoi and let Hudson-Odoi do something. That was the only thing he did today. And also he did one forward pass to Giroud, and then Giroud created a goal when it went Giroud.
So what you're saying is, if Mason Mount wasn't playing. If Mason Mount wasn't playing, which to be honest, I wouldn't have played him today anyway. I don't even know why we did. If Mason Mount wasn't playing, we should have put on Havertz or Kovacic, and they would have changed the game and probably won us the game. Is that what you're saying? If Mason Mount wasn't on the pitch today,
I'm not even saying we would have won.
Okay. Fair enough. Look, you do this to yourself. You make it sound like you've got an agenda because every time Mount has a bad game, you bring it up. But then there's a lot of times when he's had good games, and you'll just go,
say he's the worst player on the pitch.
You don't just say he's played bad. You go, but he was awful.
I do have an agenda.
He was this.
I have an agenda. Okay. I've got an agenda. Go on. I've got an agenda. What's the move now? You're not going
to let me just come in.
Just really quickly, everyone. Let me hear from forward really quickly.
Look, I think David's initial point had some sentiment to it, where he says he wants to get the best out of Havertz, playing the number 10 position now. Again, brother, you're lucky my face cam wasn't on because I was cutting the most maddest faces listening to you talk about Mason Mount was awful today. This, that, but bro, leave it out, bro. Come on, you talk sense. If you want to disagree with me, don't be like, oh, don't tell me that. Tell me, change my opinion. Tell me what you did today. Of the 3 midfielders you started today, he was the one who was moving the ball the quickest. Again, one thing I've been crying out a lot for in the team is players actually playing the ball directly into the striker or anybody who is occupying a number 10 position. And that's what he did, which led to our goal. It's something that we don't do nearly enough now. Again, the point of what you said, which we need Havertz to be starting games for us to get the best out of our team. Again, now where we go and look at the tactics of the actual team and the management and say, look, what system have we used when we played our best football this season? It has been 4-3-3. Now, if you want to get the best out of Havertz, why can't Havertz also, while in the number 8 role, start as a dust? Wait, let me land. Even as we start as a 4-3-3, why can't Havertz, as a starting as a number 8, transition into the number 10 position and get more of the ball there? There's no reason why he can't do that. I remember seeing a stat the other day where it was against Everton, where Mason Mount was the one that was making more forward runs, and it was Havertz who was dropping deeper. Realistically, it should be the other way around. Being number 10 and being number 8 isn't that much different. Again, you said that, I want him to be number 10 so we can play through him. I've seen Man City win the league of 100 points with De Bruyne playing as a number 8, but they play through him. There's no reason why we can't play through Havertz as a number 8 and try and get him into central areas. So ultimately, again, it comes more down to the management, but it's not less about, Mason Mount was awful, getting Mason Mount out. No. Mason Mount has been one of our most important players this season because he's somebody who wants to move the ball quickly, which we lack severely in the midfield.
When Mason Mount does well, I will come out and say Mason Mount does well. But I'm sorry, this thing of him being fantastic all season is cap.
No one said that.
Nobody said he was fantastic all season. I said he's been one of our most important players this season. That's a fact.
Just because we have to move on. I know everyone wants to land. David, I know you want to land. I know this gets you hot. Prime, let me quickly hear from you and we're going to move on. Yeah, Prime.
David, do you rate Mason Mount? Like, what do you expect from him? Because you say I expect more.
The expect question, man. That's gonna be long, man.
No. I'm sorry, right? All I always hear from Mason Mount is that regardless of whatever he does in the game, it's always his pressures are really good. And he does this and he does that. But I'm not hearing very many, he got a really good open play assist today. Or did you see that long shot that he banged in? Because he wants to take loads of long shots, but they seem to be going over the post quite a lot. Like, I just expect, he's a bit like Bernardo Silva. I just expect more. I'm being told this kid is next levels. This is what I'm being told.
No one said that, man.
No. Based on judging of what people are saying in this chat, nobody here is saying he's been. Nobody has been saying he's been perfect this entire season. No one here is saying that he's next level. Based on what you're saying, of what we're saying about Mason Mount.
We ain't gonna land on it. ain't gonna land it. We're gonna.
I just first want to know what you think.
No. We ain't gonna land it. We ain't gonna land it. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. All right. So Harry Gilliam says.